Hi guys, for today's video we're going to be fixing some of the old positions we made just because after the 8 along, which pretty much wrecked a lot of the positions I had open, we now learned that you don't want to do cross margin, you want to do isolated. So first, I'm just going to close out the two trades we have open, which is the Bitcoin short and the hype long. And then we will do 50 per, and we're going to be opening a long on hype. So first we're going to go and put it to isolated margin so that it doesn't mess up our balance when we make the trade. And then we're going to put the size up to 50 USD, and our liquidation price would be, we want our liquidation price to be around 40. So if we change that to 2x leverage, what is our liquidation price? Our liquidation price will be 30 if we change it down to 2x leverage. Alright, that is a good liquidation price. We're going to place order. There we go. And now that it's isolated, it won't eat into our balance, which is ideal. And 2x leverage isn't bad, especially for long-term positions. And then our second one is our Bitcoin short, which we are going to reopen isolated. Sell short. $55 USD, and the liquidation price would be 78, which we want it to be around 82. So we're probably only going to be able to do 3x on this one. Yeah, okay, 83. Alright, isolated 3x leverage short, and yeah, that's perfect. Now the next trade, which is the additional trade we're going to do, is going to be a TAO long, which I've been looking into kind of the fundamentals of TAO, and a really special thing about it is that it is built very similarly to hype, which is hype is decentralizing the financial markets when TAO is decentralizing the language models, or machine learning, sorry, not language models, and just machine learning models, which is really good. It has decent price backed, it has decent connection between the utility and the use of the tokens. It has the same fee burns as, I think, similar to Solana. So not the most amazing, but it's all very decentralized in its own network. And I'd say if we're betting on the decentralization of the crypto space and the kind of entry of it, this is definitely a good bet. So long with 55. We want our liquidation price to be around 140. So we're going to put the leverage over to 3x. That's 160. Let's try 2x. 120. That's about right. Because my theory around that is this is when the big tariff thing was announced. So when people thought everything was going bad, the paper hands or all of that kind of thing sold down to here. So that's kind of my theory of why I'd put my liquidation price down to there. Not very sound, but that's just what we're doing. Should work out. Place long. Oh, I did cross margin, so I'm gonna have to close that again. I need to change it to automatically do isolate. Confirm. Place order. What's unified? Yeah. Account value must be over 5 million. That's crazy. Okay, yeah. No, we don't have 5 mil in the bank. So we're gonna, these are our current positions, 2 longs, decentralization of the AI machine learning kind of category, and then the financial market category, and then we have a Bitcoin short, which is more of a fundamental thing, but yeah. So reopening the positions, changing everything to isolated instead of cross, that's the big one. And then we'll be moving on to some other trades next. But that's the end for this video. Thanks for watching. That's the end of the video.